Overthinking is one of the greatest enemies of peace. It traps you in loops of what if, replaying past mistakes, or predicting disasters that may never happen. The Stoics understood this long before the modern world gave it a name. Epictetus had one clear rule to end this cycle: focus only on what is within your control and release everything else. Overthinking exists because we blur this line. We spend mental energy on things we cannot change, someone else's opinion, events that are already over, or outcomes that have not yet arrived. Epictetus warned that this is a form of self-inflicted suffering. His one rule is both simple and powerful. If it is yours to act upon, your choices, your effort, your response, do it. If it is outside your control, it must be released immediately. This isn't indifference, it's discipline. Because a mind free from what it cannot change becomes a mind capable of action. Epictetus taught that applying his one rule begins with separation of what is and isn't yours to control. In every situation, pause and ask, is this mine to influence, or is it beyond me? If it's within your control, your thoughts, your actions, your choices, then act with clarity. If it's outside your control, someone else's opinion, past events, or uncertain outcomes, then release it completely. The second step is active redirection. Overthinking is a habit, and habits only change with deliberate practice. The moment you catch yourself spiraling into what-if scenarios, stop and redirect your focus to something actionable in the present. Replace endless mental loops with a single step forward. The third step is acceptance of uncertainty. Most overthinking comes from trying to guarantee outcomes. Epictetus reminded his students that uncertainty is part of life. You cannot control how events unfold, but you can control how you meet them. This is how peace replaces worry. Overthinking is the mind begging for control in a world that will never give it. That's why most people stay trapped. They keep thinking more will somehow create certainty. The Stoic knows the truth. Clarity doesn't come from more thought. It comes from focused action on what you can influence. That's exactly why Inner Legion exists. We don't just talk about Stoic rules, we train them. Epictetus's one rule is more than a quote, it's a tool. And if you want to stop overthinking, if you want to quiet the noise in your mind, then it's time to start practicing this rule every single day. If you're ready to stop spinning in endless thought and start moving with disciplined clarity, subscribe now. Every video here is a sharpened weapon for your mind, a step toward mastery, and a way out of the storm of constant overthinking. Your peace will never be found in another thought loop. It will be found in taking back control of your mind. Picture this. You're waiting for the result of a job interview. Most people will spend days replaying every moment, analyzing facial expressions, and imagining 100 possible outcomes. None of that changes the decision. Epictetus's rule cuts through the noise. Can I control their choice? No. Can I control how I prepare for whatever happens? Yes. The Stoic shifts focus to the next step, not the endless what-ifs. Now think about relationships. A friend grows distant, a partner seems cold, or someone stops replying. The overthinker spirals into theories. The Stoic stops and asks, what is mine to control? Honest communication, self-respect, and boundaries. Everything else is released, because holding it only weighs the mind down. Even in daily life, overthinking creeps in, before a meeting, during a decision, or after a mistake. The Stoic interrupts this spiral every time. Is this mine to act on or not? That single question is a mental sword that cuts endless thought into clear action. Overthinking is not a problem of too many thoughts. It's a problem of thoughts aimed at the wrong things. Epictetus's one rule strips away the noise. Act only where you have control. Release everything else. The man who masters this rule doesn't think less. He thinks better. Peace isn't built on having every answer. It's built on knowing which questions are worth your time. The world will never stop throwing uncertainty at you. People will act unpredictably. Outcomes will remain unknown. But the Stoic moves forward anyway, calm, clear, and focused only on what's his to manage. This is why the overthinker stays stuck and the Stoic stays free. It's not about avoiding thoughts, it's about steering them like a disciplined captain through rough waters. So ask yourself, how much of your energy this week has gone to things you can't control? And when will you start using that energy to master what you can?